There's a lurker. Can you guys hear me? You should be able to hear me. There shouldn't be any hear me issues. What's up? We're not doing anything crazy tonight. We're not coming out from the big cams, boys and girls. We're not even going to run any of the background stuff. We're going to hang out with you guys. We're going to chat it up for a minute. It's going to be nice. It's going to be neat. You guys see that? That. We'll talk about that. We'll let everybody get here. Kristen J, what's up, sunshine? I still got my socks. Look, I'm still wearing my socks. What up, man? What are you doing, Wes? Just hanging out, man. We're gonna do something a little bit different tonight. What up, man? Just hanging out, man. Just hanging out. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna do something a little bit different today. What's up, Robert Sharp? See, there's gonna be folks coming in here. Yeah, the notification went out. Woohoo! Matty Gonzalez says hi to the socks. Oh my goodness, you guys. So you can hear me all right? Everything sounds good? It's not coming through the big board and all the flashy lights and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's just a El Natural night. Because we're doing it live. Yeah, Jeff, I caught two. You missed them both, Jeff. You missed a big alligator, too. That was pretty funny. You guys missed a lot of fun stuff today, some of you guys. But for those of you guys that did come and hang out, that was a good time, huh? That was a good time today. I thought it was a good time. But I still, we're going to pretend. We're going to pretend we had fun. It's so weird. I'm used to like looking over here to talk to you guys because this is where there's a camera. And then usually when I'm looking right where you guys are right now, there's another camera that does all the background removal and stuff. So I'm like really having trouble. Twice tonight I've reached for the mic. Okay, 2 times tonight. I had to take my meds, that alligator. Maddie, did you see it? Could you guys see that alligator? Let's get to the topic at hand tonight. Let me hit the music. We are live. Yeah, like I don't have to do any. Hey, what's going on? Who's that? Backlash Fisherman. Welcome, bud. Welcome. Yeah, so this is not going to be a crazy night. What? We were singing and not singing when you caught them. I was singing, Jeff. I was singing. As a matter of fact, I was singing Daddy Like. And then, pink, there it was, dude. There it was. I was doing little, he was big. No, it wasn't a giant, dude. Yeah, it was, David. It was like 2 turntables and a microphone. Guys, I don't even have, look it, I feel weird. There, now I feel better. Now I can't hear nothing because it's like I'm talking to myself. You know what else is really weird? Like, and I want to tell you guys this because look, honestly, I'm having like that. This is the first time I've ever gone live in like the IRL setting, like without all the filters and stuff like that. But like, I don't know what to do with my hands. Like I usually have like stuff going on, and I keep wanting to look at that camera. Can you guys see this? This is not easy for me, man. But did you guys see the sign? That one right there? That's pretty sweet, isn't it? Can you see it? It's a big bass with a rod bent over in front of an American flag, and it says Beards and Bass. That was from you guys. That was from each and every one of you guys. For everybody that hits up the stream elements and stuff like that for me, much appreciated. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you guys have no idea. You had your haircut. No, Maddie. That's no. First of the month. First of the month. I got to get a check first. It's just long. It's getting crazy. But the sign's pretty cool. That's all you guys, by the way. That's one of the things that I've been waiting for, Jeff. I'm glad Jeff's in here. Jeff, that's what I've been waiting for, bud. Can you see it? There's like a big bass there. I can't. It's weird. Okay, so there's like a big bass right there, right? And it's coming up like this way, and he's chasing the inclusive bait, and then there's a spin cast rod right here that's got the line going up over the top, and then there it says Beards and Bass. I think it's pretty sweet, dude. I think it's pretty sweet. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think it's pretty neat. And I like the blue lights. I think those are kind of fresh. I don't know. I'm cheesy like that. But Jeff, we've got something else coming. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not here yet. Everything's black hold right now. Just so we're clear. I don't know what's going on. Everybody's waiting on some kind of something somewhere. You know what I mean? Seems like the mail's gotten backed up. This thing sat on a Saturday delivery until Tuesday. Well, let me lie. I'm not lying. All right, yesterday, but it was like late yesterday. You understand what I'm saying? I was not cool with it. I was like, dude, I gotta get this thing set up. So I built like this standoff. So it's like sticking off that wall over there. And then there's gonna be something else that's going on that wall right next to it. So I've got to develop, I don't know. I'll figure it out, dude. You know what I mean? Like I gotta have this wall right here has gotta have like some kind of lighting, and I'm probably gonna attach it on the inside of that. This is hard. And the inside of that thing right there. Yeah, no, do not. This should be part of a DUI test. You understand what? Are you under the influence? No. All right, do this. We're waiting for it. I know. I've been waiting on my passport. Oh, Jeff, that's the worst day ever, man. That is an absolutely awful day. Almost as bad as fishing those bridges. Let me tell you guys something, all right? That was working today, dude. Like, Drew had a couple of bites on the inclusive bait when we were going around the bridges. I was just kind of trying something that I've been watching on YouTube. By the way, I'll talk about that next time we go out from the formal. You know, this isn't as formal as I like to do. Hey, what's going on, Shawanda? Yeah, so Shawanda, this is what IRL looks like. This isn't the studio version. There's like a lot of stuff you guys don't see when I'm coming through the all the equipment and stuff like that. I mean, I like it, don't get me wrong. I think it's more fun than shooting like this. Like this makes me really like I'm having trouble. I don't know what to do with my hands. You know what I'm saying? I'm having that moment, dude. It's like when I'm out live fishing. And that's kind of what we're going to talk about tonight, you guys. So listen, for those of y'all that are in here, and those of y'all that watch it in the post, dude, you guys like going live fishing? Like I'm looking for some input here, some back feed. You guys like live fishing? You don't like live fishing? Some of y'all come in and hang out, and I appreciate it, man. It's pretty cool. Let's hit some music, and I'll hit the mute button. Boo. Maddie likes it. I think it's pretty neat, dude. You never know, man. One of these days, we might end up on fire. You feel me? We might end up having like a super sick day. Saturday, might go fishing live. Gonna make an attempt at a Saturday live from the river. Listen, don't hold me to it, okay? Don't put money on it. Don't set your life to it, because today when we got, leeward, not the alligator I was watching all around you. Yeah, no, the alligator was awesome. The alligator was super cool. I hope you guys came in. I came for 1 minute. Yeah, Mark, I know. I seen you come in, buddy. Listen, that's why I'm thanking each and every one of you guys that comes and hangs out, man. I'm just thanking you. That's why I'm coming from the IRL day. There's no fancy cameras here, just the phone. The phone in the office / studio / third bedroom. You know what I mean? That's just how it works. I would love to set up my garage and stuff, but all the stuff in here has got to stay air conditioned, man, for sure. For sure. Seems like when you sing, the wind picks up and the water gets choppy. Jeff, dude, you're not kidding, bro. I mean, Jeff, were you around when we hit that? Oh no, Jeff wasn't there for when we hit the leeward side of the island. What's going on, Mark? No problem. Yeah, Jeff wasn't there for the leeward side of the island, but bro, we got out when. If you guys watch the end of that video, I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know what comes up at the end. But dude, we took off, and y'all took like a splash right in the face, dude. It was epic. It was rough. Yeah, Maddie, you saw it. Maddie, it got hairy on the way in, boys. I mean, I just moved across the water. I kept having to like be careful and throttle down and stuff, because I was sitting on plane, bud, but I started feeling them. And when you start feeling them, it's like, it gets a little scurry. It gets a little bit scurry when the water comes up and smacks you in the face. And I didn't have the GoPros in waterproof mode, so I kind of was like real nervous about that one. You know what I mean? The GoPro's not in waterproof mode. Speaking of, let me do that right now. Let me open that thing up just in case. We're doing it live! Light. I mean, I don't know if that's cool or not. One in the chat if you want to try the new light. It's kind of cheese. I'm just going to let you know. It's really cheese. Like super, super cheese. But it's inclusive. So, I mean, as long as it's inclusive, then no harm, no foul. You know what I mean? The front GoPro didn't take any hits. This GoPro got straight wet. And it was in a media mod, so it wasn't like, yay. That's the one y'all were live from. I was live from that one. It stayed. It didn't get too wet on the inside. I think we were going way too fast for it to get wet. I think we were going way too fast for it to get wet. All right, you ready? Do this. No, don't like that. Okay, let's go back to that. Oh, that one's kind of weird. I don't know. Hey, what's cooking? Hey, Pam. All right, let's play with the light. Hold on. Check this out. You guys ready? Things are gonna get crazy. Oh, you guys can't really see that, can you? Hold on. Let me turn it up. Oh, whoa. What the? You guys see that? I know, right? That's what I said. I was like, who would need something like this? Like, what would you be doing to use something like this? Like, honestly, let's be real with one another. Who would do that? And then this one, I don't even know. I just don't. Hold on. Let's find another one. Who does this? Who uses this? Yeah, this is what I said. Look at this thing. I'm like, what do you need all this for? You know what I mean? Who needs all this? Like, it's odd. It's really odd. It's kind of like disco ball-y. I mean, yeah, this is what I'm saying. Yeah, anybody, seizure warning, just for those of you that are hanging out, a little seizure warning. Things are going to get a little crazy. Ah, David nailed it. David nailed it right off the bat. Yeah, speaking of David, you might want to look me up on OnlyFriends because things are getting tight, boys and girls. Just so we're clear, things are getting tight. Look at that one. That's too much. Migraine incoming, migraine incoming. Oh my goodness. Look at these things. I mean, what in the oh, we're gonna play with this. I'm gonna have like a donation that kicks this thing on. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have a donation that kicks this thing on. This is gonna be awesome. And then something crazy is gonna happen. Yeah, so I can link this thing to a couple of different things. Stream Deck and stuff like that. So I'm thinking about getting a Stream Deck. Hey, what's going on, Brandy? Yeah, I'm thinking about getting a Stream Deck because I think a Stream Deck is the way to go. Yeah, so look for me soon on OnlyFriends, boys and girls, because if things are tight like it was this month, you setting up your office. Yeah, no, this is my office, man. This is the studio you guys see all the time. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, if you're you know if you're cool, check out OnlyFriends because again, yeah, it's gonna get that way here. Oh, not much. Brandy, I don't know. Was Brandy? You came out fishing today, didn't you? That was pretty cool. I appreciate you coming out fishing. Yeah. Okay. I've had enough of this thing. Let's get back to El Regular. All right. Let's do that. All right, let's get it turned back down to where normal people turn it. Let's turn on the other light now because it looks weird if both lights aren't on. All right. All right. Sorry. Oh, it's way too much. And then I got to adjust lights because we're doing it from the phone. So I've got one light that comes in here, right? And that's what keeps this side of my face lit. And then I've got a secondary light that comes like from here. So you have what's called a main light and then you have a secondary light. Some people just do a ring light, but I'm not like attractive like that. Unless you check my OnlyFans. Just so we're clear. No, I'm just kidding, dude. OnlyFriends is a total joke. Until next month. I gotta shave. No. It's a joke, dude. No, I missed fishing today. Lunch Lady Land was hectic for the first day back from spring break. That's right, Pam. You are in Lunch Lady Land. That's all right, though. Listen, everybody's got their deal. You feed hundreds of children every day. You know what I miss? I miss those pepperoni or sausage pizzas. You know, the ones that came in rectangles. I mean, that was probably the worst thing you could ever feed a kid. Just being, perfectly honest. I ate those and I ate those big cookies. You make the big cookies, Brandy? You know, the big soft chocolate chip cookies? You know the ones I'm talking about. Extra butter. Extra butter. We can do a GoFundMe account, Maddie said. That's so funny. No, it isn't that bad. Brandy is the lunch lady. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. She makes. I'm wanting to know if she knows the recipe for the giant soft. You do know them. Brandy. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. And you have to sign like a non-disclosure agreement to make those cookies, don't you? I'm pretty sure, dude. There's like a no giving out the recipe on that one. You guys, if you're as old as I am, you remember those chocolate chip cookies. I'm telling you right now. You remember them. You know what I'm talking about. See, Pam, you know the cookies I'm talking about. I think, Pam, you might be, I don't know if you're quite as old as me, Pam. You're probably much younger than me, to be honest with you. But I know I forget, I'm getting older. Guys, see the boxes over here? More baits came in. More baits came in. I'm looking at this camera again. Dude. Now those are the okay, you do remember them. All right, so I'm not crazy. I was gonna say, man, if she doesn't know the recipe for those cookies, then she's not real. She's an imposter lunch lady. 43, Pam. That's why I said I remember those. I remember those. I'm gonna be 43. 42 right now for like a short period, real short period. I think we're live this year on my birthday. I'm not quite sure. I think we are. We'll find out. I won't miss it though. I won't miss it. Maybe we'll have like a we're taking this one down. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Pam, you're not that much older than me. Don't say that. I know. I was looking at my YouTube analytics the other day. You guys are gonna laugh, and I'm like pretty popular with the 55 to 64 crowd. 377 middle school kids. Oh my God, Brandy, it must smell so bad in your lunchroom. I mean, kids stink, dude. I can only imagine. I was gonna show you guys some stuff, man. I like doing it with the other. Okay? Hold on. Let me ask you guys a question. Almost a decade. No way, Pam. Okay, quick question for you guys. Back to you guys want to see baits on this style, or do you want me to like do that the night next Tuesday when I use the big cams and do the whole thing and make it look all professional? This is like low tech, dude. I'm coming at you live, straight up, like no punches, no filter, no nothing. Just sitting in the office, hanging out with my friends, asking them if they like going fishing, because I enjoy the live fishing on Tuesdays. But yeah, so you guys want to see baits now or baits next week? That's the question. 1 for baits now, 2 for baits next week. Because I got a bunch of cool ones. So let me hit some music and we'll wait. Yeah. See, this is weird, dude. You guys have no idea. I've grabbed my mace. No, Pam. I don't know what you're talking about. Nothing but the best. Look, I can't show you because it's California. But Juice Head. Blueberry Lemon. 1 and 2. I know you want to see them, but you don't. I know, David. Trust me. I agree, Robert. This is too rough for me, man. This is. Maddie wants to see him, but I don't care. Let's just see him, and we'll see him again next week. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that because next week we got an idea now. See, now Kristen's on the same thing too. All right, I'm going to show you some baits. All right, we're not going to look at all of them, but we're going to talk about. Let's talk about what we used today because today sucked. Not really. Oh, you got the little goes a long way girls. Oh, I got you, Brandy. I know what you're talking about. Oof. And the boys ain't no better with their cologne. You know what I'm saying? It's getting stank. Dude, they're getting rough. Those kids get nuts, man. Some now and then some later. Okay, yeah. That's perfect. That tells me absolutely nothing. All right. Hold on. All right, so let's just see what we got right now. I don't even want to show you guys hardly any of this, dude. It's not fair. Oh, so let's talk about what we did today. So we went fishing today. We did it live, like we usually do. And we got some, my hair is a mess. Look at that hair sticking up. That's funny. We got some of these shake my head, jig heads. Yeah, this is bad. See, I don't want to do this. That looks better. All right. So then I seen a video on YouTube of him fishing bridge pylons, right? And he was using this, and he was using an 8-inch trick worm, right? Yeah, so show me all, but that's why I'm showing you this, Jeff. So listen, so he was using this 8-inch trick worm, right? So I was like, I think we're gonna go out today. We're gonna go out. And we're gonna throw the pylons, dude. We're gonna set up exactly like Brian Latimer did. We're gonna have the same amount of line, same test, the same fluorocarbon leader. We're gonna do everything that we saw Brian Latimer do, right? I've been watching this on YouTube for hours while I was driving today. Had myself all pumped up. Well, Monday really. But dude, I didn't catch nothing. I didn't catch a single thing on those bridge pylons. We made 2 passes at the pylon. My buddy Drew got banged up on my inclusive bait. He thinks twice. I don't really know. I didn't see much vegetation down there, so it was kind of weird to get anything obstructing. And I could see on the mega imaging that it wasn't all the way down to the bottom. So, I don't know. I don't know. I could see everything down there. There was rocks, but there wasn't really like anything that would like. He said it was on the up. He was already on the up. Yeah, Brandy with the typing. I know it is what it is, Brandy. We all have that same type finger. Yeah. But it didn't work, Jeff. It didn't work, man. It didn't work at all. It was not exciting, dude. It was pretty much trash. Like the biggest percentage of every cast. Like I should have just grabbed my inclusive bait right off the bat, but I gave it to I'm itching my leg. I'm sorry, you guys. I got bit by a mosquito when I was coming off the water, and it got me pretty good, man. It's itchy. It's itchy. So I didn't catch crap on those. So that might have been a total waste of money. We're gonna find out. There's a couple of different techniques you can use with those. A bunch of these guys you already know. Now I don't know if you guys know this or not, but when your boy Beards buys stuff, like they got to put rubber bands around it because they're sending so many packages of these things, and it's literally they're everywhere, and this is the little hooks for my inclusive baits, just so you guys know. This is the hooks for, look, I mean, dude, they come in packages with rubber bands, and I took 2 of these out and yeah, bulk buy. And it's not bulk buy, Christian bloodsuckers. I know they get me for every dollar. No, it's more of I get nervous when I don't have my inclusive bait. It's like my whoopee. It's like a safety blanket for me. When I really need a fish, it's Billy Baru. It's Billy. You guys know, you're Caddyshack fans. Billy, 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 Billy. Oh, Billy. Yeah, so I'll show you guys these. We're gonna actually do a bait tank test on these, you guys. This is gonna be pretty neat. I get some finesse eyes, minnow style jig heads. If you guys can see that or not. I get them in 1/4 ounce and 3/16 of an ounce. And I'll show you guys these things another day when we have the. Remember how we did the bait cam with the tank and we drop stuff in it? We could see what it does. Well, we're gonna do these, and we're gonna do these again in that. That's what we're gonna do. That's something I've already put on the schedule. I don't know when I'm gonna do all that, but that's like in the near future, just so you know. And then everything else in this box, I cannot show you guys. In no way, shape, or form am I allowed to show you guys anything else that's in that box. The other boxes I can't really show you either, because that wouldn't really be fair. I don't really want to show you guys any more boxes. Sorry, I don't want to show you anything else. That pretty much cut to commercial. You know what I mean? Like, it's tough to roll live on the phone. It's not one of my favorite things. I feel more comfortable when I'm out there fishing because I don't know what you guys are doing. And now I just sit there and stare, and I'm like, oh, let me make sure I talk to everybody in the chat. Let me make sure I'm engaging. Like, it's weird. It's weird. I don't know what to do with my hands. I don't know what to do with my hands. So yeah, the live fishing, man. We had some folks from the. If you see LMF guys come through the chat, if someone says they're from LMF, that's Local Marks Fishing. That's a dude in the UK, man, who goes out and puts in like 5 and 6 hour a day every day fishing streams. He gets hundreds of people watching his live streams for fishing, and it's really really neat, man. It's really really neat. Yeah, I was in the list for alligators. Yeah, I know, Maddie. I left left the camera down there for a while too, just to see if he'd come back. And I even told you guys, I was like, dude, if I get eaten, y'all need to call somebody. You know what I mean? Because that was a big, mad alligator. But if you see anybody from MLF, Local Marks Fishing, pretty cool. They're pretty cool. Getting a bunch of subs out of the UK. People are really neat over there. They like watching fishing. It's just the middle of the night for them or the middle of the workday. I'm not quite sure how it works, but when I go fishing, they're usually doing something. So, is the hate done? No, Robert, the hate's not done, man. I just haven't really. It's a time thing, man. It really is a time thing. I was actually, just to be perfectly honest with you, the hate almost came out on this one, and this one was almost a delete because I seen some stuff earlier today that just had me wanting to get it. But I have to be really careful how I get it with the hate, man. You understand? Like you gotta be real, real careful, buddy, because you mess around and say the wrong thing, and next thing you know, bud, you done talked about stuff you ain't supposed to talk about or said something you ain't supposed to say, and that's not how I want to end my day. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not. I don't want to see that for the channel. I have to be very selective of what I do over there. Let's just say that. Like I think sticking to like live news stuff and just talking about that is cool. For the Gatorade, hits different. Yeah, yo, you ain't kidding, Pam. You should have seen that, Pam. It was like a 10-footer today. He bowled up. He got real upset with me and puffed his back up right up out of the water so you could see his whole tail. I thought it was a big fish, but it ended up being a giant alligator. We didn't even spot him. We got real close to him when he rolled out of there in the very beginning. It was kind of scary, dude. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was a little scary. Yeah, but the Local Marks fishing crew, they're pretty cool. Everybody over there, I think today Bobby Sue came in. They're all Brits. They're neat. Brits are funny, man. I enjoy them. They're cool. They like fishing, I can tell you that. I don't know if that's that they don't fish a lot or maybe they do fish a lot. Maddie, you saw that. You guys saw straight pirates not once, but twice, dude. Twice today you guys got to see pirates. It's real, man. They Hawkeye your boy. You understand what I'm saying? They Hawkeye me, dude. If I bend a rod on the Pearl, buddy, somebody's en route. Trust and believe. Like that was how the day started. We did the whole bridge. And then when Buddy Drew hits the fish on the back side of the bridge, just like I told him he would, because I told him it was there, told him where to cast, told him what to do. He did exactly what I told him, and he hooked up, right? Well, what's so funny about it is he really had to roll. We were talking about it, and he had to get home, and I understood, I wasn't mad. So I just real quick just darted right over to the ramp, which was like 40 yards away, right? Just as quick as we did, man. And I set up that live. Buddy went right straight in that spot. Like it was quick. It was quick, man. I was like, are you kidding me, dude? Buddy just rolled right in my spot. Like, and Drew seen it. Drew saw it. Drew knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, Brandy, it's okay. There was actually fish today. There was fish. There was spot pirates. Like it was bad. It was not what you would expect, but I totally expect it. You know what I mean? Like it's getting to that point. I noticed when I went down to Headwaters on this last video, not this last one with Outlaw, but the one before that. Oh my God, dude. I should have been saving those. Like I saved so many fish, but the point is I should have been saving like what everybody around me was doing because they were mad at me. And on top of that, dude, they were like literally putting themselves on my spot. It was windy. It's always windy. Spot pirates are like the dude in jail standing in line. Use your minutes. No, you ain't kidding, Pam. You ain't kidding. Like I owed somebody money, dude. They were like debt collectors. You feel me? That's the point it's getting. Like every time I go somewhere and do some fishing, man, there comes the debt collectors. You even had a crush. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Maddie. Yeah, no, I get it. Trust me. Yeah, it's whatever. It's whatever, man. I've grown to expect it. You know, I've had people in tournaments just drive through my line with their trolling motor. I've had, oh, I mean, I can't. You have no idea. You have no idea. It's getting real. Okay, it's getting real. Just so you guys know, man. Another day, you know what I'm saying? It's another day out on the old Lake Harris trip. I'm gonna go to a couple other lakes this week. Um, Not this week, this next month, April. I don't know. I'm gonna try to get signal from a couple of different places for you guys and see if we can't work on a couple. I try everywhere I go. Trust me. I mean, and if it just ends up like you have signal, and then in 30 yards it says you don't have signal, I won't let it go live. I just won't. I'm not gonna put you guys through that. I'm not gonna put myself through that. I'd rather just run all the cameras. And that's why I said I might go Ocklawaha South this Saturday. I'm not quite sure where I want to go. I know I can catch fish on the north side, or is that the south side? I think that is the south side. I think I'm gonna go Ocklawaha north. It's just gonna depend on the water, to be perfectly honest with you. It's gonna depend on the water, if the dam's open or not. And I don't even know what direction that is. That's that's north. Huh. Yeah. So there's that. We're gonna try that one. I'm gonna try to go out on the river and do a little fish catching. If the river's open though, if the dam's open, I'm not going to that side because there'd be too much water, way too much water. I don't want to deal with that. I'd rather come in off the other side. Whew. Guys, I knew I'm not supposed to let you see me yawn, but jeez, man, what a day! What a day, man. Like I said, I really didn't have anything exciting to talk about today as far as tackle talk goes, because well, I did, but so there's that exactly. Not a little fish had an attitude because you got him. You saw that little fish, Maddie. That thing was mad. Dude, his little mouth was only like this big around, dude. He was so teeny tiny. I could hardly get my thumb in there, but his body was full. You know what I mean? He was all stacked up, and he was so angry. He just started shaking. He was like, "You're not gonna get me. You're not gonna get me." I was like, "Hey, little fish, you're okay. I'm not gonna hurt you." You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what these fish think. I really don't. I really don't know what they think is going on when all that starts to occur. I wonder what it's like. Not really. I don't care. I'm not that kind of person. You know, I know that they don't have the same feelings that we have, so we're good. But I do know that I don't hurt any of them. I put them all back. That's kind of a big deal for me, making sure all of them fishies go back. People appreciate that. I know I would appreciate it. And like I said, I've got videos where it looks like the fish is like thanking me. It's like looking at me like, "Did you just put me back in the water?" And I'm like, "Yep, just put you back in the water." Some more folks came in. Howdy. Yeah, guys, raw live tonight. Raw. No filters, no just a couple lights. And other than that, the set lighted it up. I see worse. I see worse. Trust me. I watch YouTube. Fisherman next to the intercoastal season only gets saltwater fishing. Oh, that's right, Maddie. You're so close. No, you get more. You got freshwater lakes down there. I know where you're at, Maddie. I know the area. I fished down there once. Lake Clark Shores. There's stuff down there. Lake Ida. You know, I've seen them. I've been in them. I peacock fished in one of them. That was a lot of fun. Well, peacock fishing like three of them, so that was good. Yeah, yeah, I know where you're at. I know where you're at. We had fun. We gotta plan another one of those trips, man. We got so much stuff to do. It gets expensive, you guys. It gets real. That's why I gotta start doing like more local stuff. I have so many lakes to fish. I'm looking for that one gem. Like I really want to find that one legitimate fish, you know, that like or not fish, but lake. That's like not really super far, but it's a lot of fun and I can go out there and crush it because it's not like really big. Like my lake's giant, dude. And we put some miles on. I mean, you guys come with me. You guys come with me every Tuesday, and then I fish pretty much every other Saturday. So 2 Saturdays a month and every Tuesday. That's pretty much my go-to right now. I wish I could do it 5 days a week. That'd be epic, but I don't think I could afford it. As far as like, right, we do a lot of trolling motor work, so it's not so bad. Oh, back to it. Wow, man, this is killing me. Sorry, guys. I'm not really that tired. It's just I'm finally sitting down for the day, you know. You guys know what I'm talking about. Every one of you has moments too. Don't knock me because I'm yawning, man. No, I'm just kidding. It's cool. It's just super awkward. Super awkward for me to not have the headphones on, the background music, stuff going on. Whatever. It's whatever. It's a weird place too. So my hip's been all messed up, but I think today was pretty good. I think today went really well. I don't really feel any pressure or any pain. I'll sleep with a heating pad on my back tonight just to make sure. Your boy's been roughed up. I told you guys about that in the live today for those of you guys that were there. Had a rough day. Yeah, see, Brandy knows. Brandy knows exactly how I feel. It's just like, it was almost like a Monday. Like it was really close. All right, Mark. Hey, what's going on, Mark Pappas? Yeah, we'll see you later, man. Have a good evening, buddy. Thanks for stopping by, old Mark Pappas. Everybody's favorite guy. It's Pappas. I'm sorry, Mark. It's Pappas. I forgot. I want to say Papas. And I don't mean to be mean. It's just, that's the way I pronounced it in my head. It's Rapala Rapala, Mark. Rapala Rapala. It's Pappas. I know. Pappas. Got it. See you later, Mark. I know. Before we knew what it was, we always said it the other way. It's like I said, it's Rapala Rapala. You know what I'm saying? Rapala Rapala. That's how I look at it every single time, man. We were laughing about it one day, man. Not at your expense, but just the whole Rapala Rapala thing. We went back and forth on that for a good long time. Lonnie and I had a real long conversation about that because we heard a bunch of people say it a bunch of different ways. And then it was, well, how do you say it? Well, it depends. I heard it said like this. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Those are the silly things, though, man. A lot of people don't realize those are the silly little things. We've had a good run. We've been giving it a good go, man. We got a good couple of months of live fishing in. One of these times, though, one of these days, I should have showered. That's what I should have done when I got home. But I had to make something to eat real quick and then come in here and see if this was even going to work. One of the things that we were talking about today on the live, we were just, where we go out and just have normal conversations. Was that we got one of these days, man, it's going to end up happening. We're going to end up smashing a big. Like, that's my goal. My goal is going to be finding that area or finding that place. Like, I wish I could go live in South Florida because I can get down there and smash it. That's a totally different fishing environment, though. That place is getting just wrecked. And I don't mean by, just me. I mean, everybody down there is pretty much wrecking it. Not all the time. Some people get, a little salty. They get skunked. That's a rough one. But that lake is like fire, dude. Fire. See you in a few hours, Brandy. I don't know. I just don't know. We've explored so many different lakes right now in the last month. We've been to five different lakes and a river, 6 different lakes and a river in the last month. So I thought that was pretty good. 7 different lakes. Good God. We've been on some water boys and girls. We've been hanging out, man. We've seen a lot of neat stuff in the last couple of months. We're going to see some more. We're going to find that lake. I got a feeling that lake that we went to the last time where we had such a rough time, not the one that we don't speak of. We don't speak of that lake anymore. The one before that I don't want to say its name because I don't want everybody to know. But for those of you that were there, you remember it. We need to explore that lake some more, for sure. I've been hearing stories about that lake, and I think I got something for that lake if I can get out there and really work it. But then again, man, I like my home lake. I really want to keep grinding out my home lake, and I mean really grinding it, getting dirty, and segmenting the lake up to the point where I know what's going on where. That's kind of my goal for my home lake. It's a tough lake though. This lake switches it up. There's a lot of places for fish to go. I know we got to go. I got a place we can make a run to next Tuesday if you guys want to go. We'll just go to a different ramp and we'll make a trip down the backwaters if you guys want to go hang out and fish on the backwaters. We can do that next week. What are you guys thinking about that? Backwater fishing next week? One in the chat if you want to go backwater fishing. Backwater fishing can be fun or it can suck. It's just the signal's going to get rough in a bunch of places. I know that for a fact. And that's not what I'm trying to do, is take you guys out on like a 5-part live just to see a couple of fish. Like, I don't want to do that. Yeah, no, you're not kidding, Pam. Are you making them in the mark bad or good? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. They are bipolar. I know. Lakes are rough. Again, especially big ones. I've got a giant lake, and that's what leads me to believe there are giant fish in here. I just got to find them. Yeah, Mark, I'm with you. I say we go backwater and try it out. I don't know, though. Like I said, we'll see what signal looks like, man. We'll get back in there. We'll start shooting the mega imaging around. We'll see what things look like. I think that'll be a fun trip Tuesday. Bear with me again, like I said on the signal. We're gonna do our best on that one. We're gonna go back in the backwaters where not too many people are even willing to go back and fish. What's the difference, Manny? Are you asking me what's the difference with the backwaters and the lake waters? The backwaters are like channels that have no moving current whatsoever. So when I say backwater, it's not water. It's water, but it's not moving water. It's not attached to a body of water. It's just literally there's a path that you drive down, and then to your left and to your right is 100 yards of you can't access it if you wanted to, but you can cast as far as you want on both sides as long as you keep it low, And but the issue is there's going to be a lot of dead zones as far as you guys watching. You're not going to be able to. There's like 5 or 6 places in the backwater that I know I can find fish. Yeah, no kidding, Pam. I know there's 5 or 6 places back there that I can find fish. Everything's going to look like it's got fish, but that's not going to be the case. But the issue that we're going to be faced with is I know a lot of these places where I can end up finding fish in these areas, they're dead zones. They're total dead zones. We're not going to get any signal. It's just going to go out, and then in like 30 yards, it's going to come back, and then that'll be it. It's like today, we caught that first fish, and just as quick as I showed you guys that fish, we lost signal. Boom. And then came back, and I was like, wow, that was really neat. Like I edited it. Is it deep water? No, Maddie. No, it's like a foot of water. You understand what I'm saying? It's like a foot of water. I'm in like a little canal that's like maybe 20 foot wide, and that's deep enough for me to run, the boat or the trolling motor at low speed. And there's tree limbs down there, and there's trees sticking up like this, and there's those knuckles, those roots that come up, the cypress knobs. There's all kinds of stuff back there, so it ends up kind of getting to be a nightmare a little bit, you know what I mean, because things get, and alligators, lots of those, lots of alligators, snakes, bugs, birds, you name it, it's back there. It's backwater. Like I said, I know a bunch of places we can go fish backwater, but you guys are gonna have to bear with me on the signal because it's gonna go in and out. Hey, what's going on, Sam? How you doing, bud? I like gloves. Cool. Me too. Lots of gloves, Sam. Fishing gloves, all kinds of gloves. Thanks for hanging out, bud. Here, Sam, here's one of my fishing gloves right here, man. It's just one of them because the other one got hit by the lawnmower, bud. It's a long story. Wasn't my lawnmower. That's oh no, this is the one. This isn't the lawnmower one. This is the second pair that I put these on my boat. I set them down on the boat one day and the wind was blowing like 30 miles an hour and off they went, bud. Yes, Sam, I have all those gloves, man. I have all kinds of gloves. Sam is our resident glove fan. Sam, are you subbed to the channel? You should, bud. You'd be surprised. I got a whole commercial about gloves, Sam. Just so you know, and fishing socks. You should check that out too. You should check it out for sure if you're new. Don't forget to sub. I love gloves. Yeah, Pam will tell you, Sam. I do a lot of singing and fishing. We sing a lot together. There's like a whole karaoke squad. We all hang out, sing while we fish. People like it. People like it. I like it. I think it's fun. I don't know what everybody else thinks about it, but I think it's a lot of fun. The black nitrites, that's the ones I like. The latex ones, they make my hands sweat, so I have to use those nitriles. Yeah. Us people like it. We do. We do, Brandy. I'm glad you guys come and hang out. If not, I'd feel like I was talking to myself. I've looked down a couple of times and seen it said 0 and been just laughed and been like, you know what? I've been talking to myself this whole time. And then you guys will all come in and I'll be like, oh, thank God I wasn't talking to myself that whole time. Ugh. Craziness. Absolute craziness. Yeah, I wish I would have done the fishing's good. Singing not so much. Thanks, Jeff. You can always sing. That's what I do, Mark. That's what I said, man. If I'm not hitting the fish, Jeff busting my stones. Listen, Jeff, you can't catch a fish on every cast, dude. I watch live bait guys fish too, dude, and it's not always exciting, but I can't play the guitar. So if I could play the guitar, that would be it. That would probably be the best thing that could happen. But I don't think I could play the guitar and fish our style. Like I'm like fishing, like casting, and angling is what they call it. And I guess, like I said, doing it live I think is a lot more fun. And I really like showing you guys the struggle. So like when we do have an epic day and it ends up being really, really cool and I film it, because I'm filming the whole time, guys. You don't realize that, but I am actually filming the whole time with the other GoPros. I just don't really feel the need to keep any of the video because there's no reason for it. What I want to do, the struggle's real, Shawanda. You know it. You know it. Yeah, so like I said, it gets a little crazy. It gets a little nuts. And doing it live, I think, is something that people don't realize. Bring some background music. Yeah. Yeah. I wish I could. There was music playing today at the dock, so I had to get out of there. Oh yeah, sorry David, you haven't caught any of the lives with the singing and stuff. We had a pretty good sing session out on Beauclair couple 3 episodes back. That was fun. That's a lake we're gonna go spend some time on, boys and girls, just so we're clear. We're gonna end up on that lake for a while. I don't know. We'll find out. I should I don't think I can. We'll figure something out, Pam. I've already thought about like maybe running my YouTube music in an earbud and then talking, and just singing along. I've thought about that. I just don't know if we can do it. Yeah, no, see, Maddie, and that's my point exactly. See, Maddie makes a solid point. So I used to think it was more relaxing, like a hobby, but after seeing me and Outlaw do it, she totally understands. Like, and this is what I wanted you guys to see about the live fishing. This is exactly Beards on American Idol. Dude, I know. They wouldn't put me on American Idol. But nonetheless, I'll be on my own idol. That's what I'm going to be on someday, I hope. Yeah, no. Seeing it live, that's the thing, man. Like you really you catch your clips, like you're scrolling through Instagram or something, and you'll catch that moment and you'll see a little rotation. Somebody, if you're a fisherman, you see somebody catch a fish and it's like a 30-second video. They actually they do allow karaoke. Oh, David, don't say that because we're gonna have to do it. Hold on, Jeff said something funny. Hold on. Chat goes away. I don't know what that was. I pressed the button a minute ago and it bounced out. And I'm listen, it's my fingers. That's how it works. Yeah, no, we could totally. If they'll, I got to look into this. Like I said, if I could just play it in my ear, just one ear, then on playlist. But I get out there and I'm like fishing and like talking to you guys, and then I'm reading the graph, and then I'm fishing and I'm talking to you guys, and then I'm like, oh, we'll pick a song, and at that point I'm like, okay, let's look back at the graph. All right, let's cast. Yeah, like that's the thing. That's the part that gets me. It's like, ugh, I gotta figure out how to jungle all this. How to jungle it because it's getting rough. But I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. We're gonna find that lake though. That's gonna be the key. We just gotta find a lake that we know we can go and just crush it for a hot minute, like just crush it and shoot a whole video like live. I think that'll be fun. I want you guys to see that. I really do. Yeah, it stresses you out, Maddie. We beached twice on Headwaters this last time. Lonnie and I were down on Headwaters. We ended up beaching twice. I don't have a jack plate, and we ended up running the ground. You could feel it. We hit it, and then we powered right through it with the old, Mark, which doesn't have a jack plate, so it was rough. It was not fun. I don't think we did any damage to the prop or nothing. Oh, but I did get a big rock. Like, you guys will see it. I'm starting to make that video. I've got 2 videos cut deck right now. I could make them a lot faster and a lot easier if I just didn't put anything in them. But you know me, I gotta go a little excessive. I gotta crops and zooms and breaks and little things it's all worthless. It's all worthless. But nonetheless, I still do it because later on I like watching it. I get a kick out of it. And let's look at one of those right now. You guys, look, my mouse is right here. And I just keep reaching down there and grabbing my mouse because I'm ready to hit a screen transition because I want to look at this camera, and then I want to look back at this camera, and then I'm going to do this one, and then I want to go to that one over there because that one over there helps me. That's the thing. We'll see. We'll see. Next Tuesday, I'm coming back from the streaming software. I just want to hang out with you guys on a live. I know, sounds kind of crazy, but this is the IRL, boys and girls. This is what it looks like when I'm not using all the software. So even on the GoPros, those are different lenses. GoPros are hooked up. You know what I mean? You guys are seeing the electric blues and having a good time. Oh, I appreciate that, Maddie. Yeah, no, some people like it, man. Some people like just going out and watching the world. You obsessive? No, no, no. There's no such thing as extra. There's what's required. It's exactly what's required. So I needed it. Can't live without it. I have to have it. Yeah, it's getting bad. Now I was looking through baits the other day, man. I almost made an order for some baits the other day, and I was like, let me take a look in the box, and I started looking through the box, and there was a lot of stuff that I already had 2s and 3s of. I gave some stuff away to some people just to see if they could use it, see if it would help them. It doesn't always help them. Trust me on that one. Sometimes it's rough, dude. Sometimes fishing's just rough. And like I said, I like the live format of fishing because that's the real. That's all the emotion. That's the goods. I think that's a lot of fun. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I hope everybody gets a chance to check those videos out if you haven't. I mean, I'm not saying you got to watch it all the way through. I got to go through there and timestamp them. I think that's a good idea if I go through and timestamp where the fish are, because there won't be many. But maybe we'll do like a timestamp to playlist. You know what I mean? Like if we come in a full karaoke, like Jeff said, just be like remix and then go at it. I think that'd be funny. At least you try to help. I guess, we have good conversations. We do have good conversations. We get into some real deep stuff when we're out there. Sometimes we really start talking good stuff. But the fishing knowledge is the key. That's kind of, yeah. Yeah, no, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Like I said, the biggest thing to me is just getting a chance to get out, do this, fish a little bit. I'm gonna land something big though. That's my goal. My goal is going to be to land something big and like crush it. Just beast mode. Be like, look at this thing. And hold this fish up like this. And you guys are going to be like, that's the biggest fish I've ever seen, dude. Yeah, and I caught it live. You know, that's kind of where I want to do. I don't know. Maybe we'll hit the backyard. You know, the river, the backyard, this lake, that lake. Now the options are endless. Now it's just, you know, it's cheaper for me, way cheaper to just drive like 7 minutes, 10 minutes, 12 minutes, 18 minutes. 3 hours. 3 hours is a rough one. But I like fishing down there too now. But the problem is then I get so much footage that I don't even edit it. I don't even sit down to edit it because I'm out there trying to make content. You know what I'm saying? That's where it gets interesting. So it's a balance. It's a balance. So, well, guys, I hope you enjoyed your little IRL about the IRL. So we're doing it live. And remember, guys, we will be back next week on Tuesday, 7:15 for another episode of Tackle Talk. 10-pound, 8-ounce smallmouth on Lake Erie. You caught that, Robert? Hold on. We're not ending this. Hold on, Robert. 10-pound, 8-ounce, 10.8 smallmouth on Lake Erie. You caught it? You caught that? Hold on. I'm not leaving yet. Oh, okay. Oh, you had my heart. Well, guys, listen. Robert, that was wrong. It's been real. It's been fun. We'll see you guys on the next one. See ya.